What up YouTube, I am the Communist Messiah. Sorry I haven't made any videos recently, but there's this little thing, you might have heard of it, it's called University. I'm trying to get into that, and so it's taking up a lot of my time. But here I am, making a video for you now. So, I debated with myself long and hard about what to cover in this video, because there are two things that I could have done. So I thought, which idea will insult the most people? So here it is, my video on feminism. I was watching The Amazing Atheist the other day, and he did a video about something that happened in America. Apparently there's this thing called PyCon, which seems like some kind of computer programmers convention or something. I don't really care. But anyway, these two guys were apparently sat in one of the panels, waiting for the panel to start, and they made a joke involving forking repos and big dongles. Like, a sexist joke, clearly, but I'm sorry, that's the kind of joke that my computer nerd friends would be able to tell their little sisters. Right? That is so far away from the realm of unacceptable that it's not even visible. Disney would not censor out that joke. Right? But, unfortunately for these guys, Adria Richards, a famous feminist, apparently, I've never even heard of her, but oh well. Apparently she was sitting in front of them, and she heard said joke. And she got pissed about it. So she snapped a picture of them on her iPhone and uploaded it to Twitter, naming and shaming the two men involved, instead of actually going through the proper channels. Now, this colossal overreaction to a joke so innocent that I could probably tell it to my grandmother ended up getting one of the men fired. Yeah, they lost their job over a big dongle joke. And this is what really pisses me off about the feminist movement today. Right? The feminist movement is complaining about too much. Is there still job inequality? Yes, there is, in certain areas. So challenge that! Don't be the girl who cried misogynist! Okay, here's the deal. Men make jokes. All men make jokes. Gay men, straight men, camp men, butch men, tall men, short men, black men, white men, all men make jokes of either a sexist or a racist kind at various points. Right? It doesn't matter whether, like, you know, they actually are of that gender or are of that race or whatever, they will make a joke. Does it mean that they all want life to be that way? Does it mean that all men want women in the kitchen making them sandwiches permanently? No! It fucking doesn't! This is what really annoys me about the modern feminist movement, is that now that most of the major battles have been won, job equality, the vote, right to wage, right to own land, you know, all the important things have now been won. They need something new to whinge about. And apparently, now it's the occasional joke told between two friends. It wasn't as if they had, I don't know, put it on Twitter. You know, Adria, I'm talking straight to you here, because you know you've done that. They told a joke to help pass the time while they were waiting for the next panel to begin at a convention. Bearing in mind that the PyCon convention has actually been predominantly male since its inception, right? Apparently they were celebrating having a 20% female turnout, right? 1 in 5 of the people there was female, and that was considered a success, right? So they told a joke to help pass the time while they were waiting for the next panel to begin. I've gone to a few conventions in my life, and it can get pretty dull when you're just waiting for the next panel to start. So, you talk, you make jokes, you find something to pass the time. But, you know, there were two guys, surrounded by other guys. What jokes did you think they were going to make? A tame sexist joke like that should not have garnered more than a few chuckles from anyone who happened to overhear. Instead, it cost one of them their job. Like, if there are any modern feminists watching this, any of you, if there are any women or girls who think that Ms. Richards was completely within her rights to call these men up on their little innocent joke, shame on you. Right? If you are that easily offended by a joke about a big dongle, then you really shouldn't go out in public. Right? People make jokes. Jokes require a punchline. If you don't like it, tough. Right? Deal with it. Drop this moronic crusade against things that actually don't matter. You make yourselves look petty and idiotic when you challenge something as trivial as a joke told between two friends. Smarten up. For God's sake, pick your battles. I'm the Communist Messiah. See you next time, YouTube. If the feminists haven't shut me down first.